Hello, team. Today we'll be working with two different tables for our restaurant data set. We have our schema here. So this is our restaurant database. So we'll start off with our orders. Well, let's start off with our menu. So we had a couple of questions that we wanted to ask. So finding the number of rows on the menu. We have our select statement count, obviously, because we want to count the amount. We can go ahead and control enter that. And we see here that it is 32. What are the least and most expensive items on the menu? So we have a very basic select statement here. We want the price, we want the item from the menu this is our table. So we use the from and then our order by price and in ascending. And we can see that here. We go ahead and we can see that here. So we can even actually just sort it by clicking down here. Let me see. So we can see the most expensive things on here, which is a shrimp scampi, the Korean beef bowl, and the pork ramen, and the list goes on. See, we have a few there at 17.95. Moving forward, we also have how many Italian dishes are on the menu. So we need to use our select function again from our table here, which is menu items. And then we need to count by category because we want to see the amount of Italian dishes. And from our menu item right here, where category equals Italian, and we have that obviously in brackets uh, you know, to signify that which one we want. And if we wanted multiple, we would just put a comma and, maybe go whatever other categories that we do have. So let's go ahead here. So we have 9 where Italian, where the category is Italian. So there we go. And then what are the most expensive dishes? I think we went through that a little bit. So we're selecting where we're selecting from all from our menu item where the category is Italian, order price. So we need to find the most expensive Italian dishes and then price in descending order. So let's go ahead and execute that. And we can see here, oops, let me scroll back up. So most expensive Italian dishes, we executed that query here. And like we said earlier, it's the shrimp scampi. So we can always we can always use our order by to do that. But in a real world scenario, it would just be simply like much more easier to do. Uh, Honestly, if we want to just if we want to use this, we can do that. But we can also just take this part out. We can just take this part out and then end the query right there, and we get the same thing. So this is we won't get the same thing because it won't be ordered in that sense, and then we can just click here and now we know the most expensive, which is 19.95. So just a little hack, but we use the order by just for practice so we actually know exactly what we're doing, but sometimes that's not really necessary. And then we have a couple more questions. How many dishes are in each category? So we're definitely going to select and then we're going to count because we need to know. And then menu item because we're looking for each significant dish, and we need the ID because that's a unique identifier. So and then we want to order that row as number of dishes. And we're getting all this from our menu items with our from. And then we're also grouping by category. And then if we execute that, so now we have each category, we're grouped each category, which is American, Asian, Mexican, Italian. And here we are. And the list keeps going on, but this is just a brief project. And then I guess, we have a few more questions about what is the average dish price with each category. The queries keep going on. Oh, okay. This is actually the last one. Okay, so we can actually do this one real quick. Let me see. So for this one, we selected the category and the average price since we're looking for average price right here, right here. um, and then obviously we want to name that as average price because we don't have a column for average price. So for my menu, and then we just group by category again. Don't necessarily need to group by category because let me see actually. Maybe we do. Let me see. Oh, actually, yes, we do actually. Let me see. And that is because for within each category, yes, actually. So I'm running a little experiment here. Let me see. So as group as category. Okay. Yeah, we would need the group by in this function in this query right here. So we group by this category. We could also do actually, I think this is actually good. Yeah, this is actually a good query. Yeah. So, I now let's go on to our orders table. So our orders table here we have different questions as well, and it's about the same thing. So I probably won't, but I always try to keep select all from whatever table, so that way we kind of know what we're working with. So for this one. We're working with orders ID and then details, and then we're also working with um, another order ID. So this one is probably going to be the unique identifier, order date, order time, and item ID. So just that's just for reference. So I always keep that at the top or at the bottom when I'm working. So we're here to find the date range. So definitely select all from order details and then order by date. So we get the first date, and then we can even do this just to save some time. So we're looking at I believe this is January the 8th. Click that again. Or no. Let me see. Let me actually do just the query. So okay, the first to the eighth. Gotcha. So it's the first to the eighth. So there we go. These are orders from the first to the eighth. So we actually could have just clicked here too. So that's kind of what I do. So the queries don't necessarily have to be super complicated sometimes, especially for easier things like this. So we're gonna work with both data sets, which we will have a subquery, I believe, somewhere along the lines here. So here we are. Okay, select from menu, select from this. Okay, so I believe order the most and least expensive ordered items. So we would definitely need to join here. So we select the item name. We definitely want to count. Uh, because we're looking at the most ordered, and then as number of purchases, and then from our order details, and then we're gonna sort of identify that as OD, and then we want to left join that with our menu items with MI, so menu items, and then we want to join them on the order details, item ID, and the menu item menu underscore item ID, and then we need to order that by or group that by item name and by a number of purchases in descending, which we don't need that, but it is quick for practice. And in here, you can see that what we have here. So, so you see the least, this is the least and most ordered items. So here, our least most ordered items is chicken tacos, and our most is hamburger with 622, and then our least was 123. So we could keep going, but I think I'm gonna stop it there. Thank you guys for watching. This is one of the projects that I worked on. I like to do a quick presentation so everybody know um what the project is and give sort of a nice little presentation. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you